All right. Welcome to week 10 of the Destination Fantasy Podcast. And as you can see, I'm in a different layout. And if you look at my partner's screen, it's kind of a similar layout. Just so you know, me and Deshaun are in the same room. This is the first time we're doing this. If there's any audio issues, any issues that you see, please let us know. But without further ado, my bro, how you doing today?
Man, I'm tired. As you know, I was at work last night. Last night did not go the way that they planned. On nights, I hope to not do too much work, but today, you know what I mean? I'm here, man. So I wasn't here last week, so I'm glad to be back this week, bro.
That's right. We had Reap.
Yeah, Reap held it down. Shout out to Reap, bro, because like he he definitely did the thing. And as everybody know, he's already super actively inside like the Discord.
Big facts.
And like he been holding that down because I be having like other stuff going on, and it's like Sunday I try my best to turn it on and prioritize that, especially after work. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. And I know this year it's definitely been, I guess, rough for the people that's actually associated with the podcast, you know, including Walter and Ian. Ian hasn't even had a chance to been on.
Yeah.
Walter, both of them actually been getting to the money, so I completely understand.
100%, bro. That's a fact.
So, all right. So, nevertheless, we're back on international games. We have Colts, Falcons, and Berlin. That's happening in less than an hour, to my understanding. So, any questions with lineups with that, we will prioritize that as much as possible. I guess before we get into today's slate, we're gonna recap Thursday's game, which took us back to the Stone Age here. Raiders, Broncos. So I'll tell you what. Outside of the fantasy, real quick. So you've heard of Survivor League, right?
Yeah.
You pick a team each week. Can't use the same team twice.
Yep. Never played it though. Never.
You never played it?
Never played it.
All right. So I'm in one. I'm actually still alive somehow. This is the furthest I made it. And this particular week, I picked the Broncos. And I mean, it was the best matchup I had left, based off of scenarios. But either way, watching that game, at halftime with the score being the way it was and how the Broncos offense looked and everything else, like, as I famously say, I did not have the warm and fuzzies at all. Like, that was about the...
We got a T-shirt quote that one, bro. Like, seriously.
we do. But yeah, I didn't have the warm and fuzzies at all. Actually, I fell asleep on the game and I woke up like, who won this game? And then I looked, it was 10-7, and to my understanding, it was a game-winning field goal at the end. Like, so nobody scored for like darn near 30 minutes of an actual game until the... With that being said, the Broncos led the way. The Broncos defense, special teams had the most points in this matchup. The Raiders, for all intents and purposes, they showed up and showed out with 11 points themselves.
Divisional matchup, bro. Like, sometimes that's the way how it goes.
Yeah, and then you had Genty who found the end zone and Franklin that found the end zone. As you see, their points are pretty similar. Outside of that, it was a complete dud across the board. I had started Bo Nix in 2 leagues, and I took an L there. I think his was like 5.4 or something like that. Cortland Sutton, I think his was like 5.3, 5.4 as well. So I know you started the Broncos defense in 1 league, but
I did.
And I know you feeling good about that one.
No. I am, bro. And it's like, that's crazy because I didn't know until you told me that. Like, because I didn't want no part of this game. Like, I think normally, like, me and my son, we'll typically like watch it, like Thursday night game for like a little bit before he got to go back to school, like the next morning, or whatever. But nah, he didn't even stick around for this one. I did. I fell asleep on it. And like I was talking to my brother, you already know my brother Nate is a huge, Broncos fan. I'm like, bro, nobody don't want any parts of this game. So, it was like you said, it was a snooze fest. I didn't even know that Troy Franklin found the end zone. I definitely saw Ashton Genty find pay dirt.
Yeah.
And I guess if you play either one of these defenses, I'm pretty sure it's less than 10% of people played the Vegas defense. Like, I'm not even gonna call that one out, but everybody that played Denver's defense, bro, like, I mean, they still should feel pretty good because I do.
My God, dude. We got one here from Awful. Good morning. Help. Another ugly defense week for me. Would you start Saints at Panthers or Bucks at home versus Patriots? Awful. That is very awful.
It is. I would definitely have both of these defenses ranked outside. Let's see for a second.
I would lean. Just my initial thought is the Bucks defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
So here's the deal: like the Bucks and the Patriots, like they're both defenses are actually pretty good at the run.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna see a lot of passing. The one thing, and Drake May has been sensational, but he takes a lot of sacks. And that's the caveat here for me. Like yeah, they can probably throw up a lot of yards and points and stuff, but I mean, sacks help. Like with a defense, like you can still probably get somewhat productive points out that defense, especially. And what if the sack turned into a strip fumble type deal? So that's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jamar. I would pretty much take the same thing again. No warm and fuzzies about either one of these defenses. But you make a very, very good point. And that's a game that I actually want parts of. That's going to be a very good game. Two teams that's up on the top of their game right now. So
absolutely. So awful. Good luck to you. Definitely let us know how you do on that one.
Yeah, how did you do last week too? Awful. Yeah, let us know. Did you pull off that dub, or was it something that you want to forget real soon?
Boy. All right, so definitely gonna stop talking about the Raiders and Broncos because that kind of jacks me up in a couple of weeks. All right, so week 10 slate. I mean, we pretty much like a month away from the fantasy playoffs, which is insane. But I mean, we talk about it every year. Like when football starts, you might as well get ready for the next year.
Basically,
because the time flies by every single time. And this is the point to where like hopefully you're still in the hunt. Maybe if you're not, maybe a game outside the last spot. Like every game is crucial now, very crucial. Like.
Thanks.
Hopefully you pretty much have your core intact and you pretty much just fill it on bye weeks type deal. And, knock on wood, and this is like some good wood here. Injuries don't occur at the wrong times. Like we none of us need any of that. All right, Awful said he smacked his opponent.
Good job.
He said appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, no doubt.
Then he has a question about my guy, Caleb Williams. So I don't have my Bears poster,
and you won't see it here.
Like I feel like I'm really on the road here. It's a road game for me. I do like Caleb Williams quite a bit in this game. Matter of fact, in one league, I have Caleb Williams, also have Jackson Dart. So I'm actually struggling who to start between the two because both of them are good plays based off how their defenses are set up and currently constructed or whatnot. But look, so I don't know if Caleb Williams, how can I put this? So last week, by far his best game because he actually caught 2 passes and one of them was a 4 touchdown.
Yeah.
They ran the Philly special. I was not expecting that. It could be similar, but I don't know if it's going to have. It possibly could have the same ceiling. It's one of those that takes 2 to tango.
Yeah. And
Joe Flacco definitely did his thing last week for Caleb Williams to tango and put up the points. My only hesitation is whether they defer to the run a little bit more this week. And last week, everybody ate. Hence why we scored 47 points. But I don't know. Like, I feel good about him. I think he can get, north of 25. As long as, which as a Bears fan, I don't want to see. I don't want to see Dart go out there and show up and show out and put up 20 plus points on us. I don't want to see it, but it could possibly happen. What are you thinking of this one?
No, I'm thinking the same. The question I would like to ask you, Jamar, is are you willing to put your pride to the side and say that Jackson Dart would probably be a better play this week only because of the simple fact that he utilizes his legs a little bit more? I think he had like a rushing touchdown and just about almost every game that he's played in under center this year. Like, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure his rushing, prowess is what's been keeping him relevant from a fantasy perspective.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I think you kind of want that though. Like, even if I'm playing either or, I'm playing Jackson Dart in the game this week. And I want that back and forth between you two. I mean, I hope y'all still win the game, but at the same time, like I don't have my hat in any. I mean, I don't have a horse in any one of those races. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as it can be like a little bit of back and forth, like the same thing that Cincinnati gave us. I don't think it's going to be to that degree, but I do like both quarterbacks in this matchup, though.
Absolutely. I'm just trying to have, I ain't trying to have any like scheduled heart attacks or anything like that. I just, want my team to go out there and kick their butts. That's all.
Yeah,
but
shout out to Colston Loveland, man. Like, he was definitely making a big name for himself that game. I feel like that was pretty much his like coming out party. You know what I mean? So
it was, and in our group chat with Walt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We'll come back to that in a second. ACL Darn, good morning, guys. How are you? Just wanted to tell you that you're gonna take your first loss today. Oh wow! Question is Swift or Cal? Who's going to be a better start? Matter of fact, so I'm pretty. That means he's probably in our Discord league.
Yeah, because I'm not undefeated, so that can't be me. Is that the DF league?
No, that's the Discord one.
All right, hold on, let me check it out.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I feel like I escaped a couple of people.
Mm-hmm.
I should not be undefeated in that league, but I am. I escaped you one of those weeks. I escaped Walter one of those weeks.
And you said this the Discord league.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm banged up in that league. No Bucky Irvin. I drafted Joe Burrow, and you know how that went. So yeah, I'm kind of banged up, but I'm staying afloat. I still got my head above water. So let me see how I match up.
Yeah, I'm going against Wally's Wild team.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he's 5-4 too. So we got the same record. So he's doing solid.
Yes, and just so people know, he has Stafford, Gibbs, Achane, Devontae Adams, Troy Franklin got
already
15.
Scored a tutty for him. So yeah,
Trey McBride, Rico Dowdle in the flex. Like he trying to come for my head. I don't like this.
Yeah, having Rico Dowdle in the flex is
That's a flex.
So that's kind of crazy, man. Like I mean, all his starters got. Look, man. I mean, I know you a betting man. You more so a betting man than me, but I can see a lot of these dudes finding pay dirt, bro.
Yeah. I got some work cut out for me if I want to stay undefeated on that one. All right, but I guess to answer his question, like who's going to be a better start? This one is tough because you cannot ignore what Cal Monunga did last week. 26 carries for 176 yards.
Yep.
I think he also had 2 catches or something like that, or 3 catches, or I know he touched the ball 29 times, so I want to say it's 3 catches. Even though he did not find pay dirt, and I felt like he would have if they didn't have that false start at first and goal at the 1 yard line, that would have got in there. I haven't heard anything like exactly what they're going to do, but just my hunch is it's probably maybe it could be a 50-50 split or 60-40 type deal.
Yep.
Somewhere in that ball frame. So I feel like both of them are playable. I mean, flex at worst for both, I would imagine, especially against the Giants, who I think is 31st or last in the league against the run. So you go into back-to-back weeks against a bad rushing defense. So, and to be honest, the Giants have one of the best like pass rushing like tandems or trios in the league. And the best way with any team that has a great pass rush, you run the ball right at them.
Yep.
So I think both of them is slow worthy.
Yeah, I would agree. Again, and that's kind of crazy. You guys should mention Monunga actually started him last week in this very league that we're talking about, in the league that you guys play each other. So I started him as my RB1, actually. And I mean, that paid dividends. And like you said, they are ranked 31st against the run. So for that reason, I'm gonna leave him in there, man. Like I really ain't got no chance to like actually pull him out. Look, I know what DeAndre Swift can do, but you can't ignore 176 upon the ground. Like, why would you? So.
Exactly. And if you like actually watch the game and with the eye test, like he passed with flying colors. Like he was running with authority. It wasn't like he tripped and fell and got to come with. Like it was like the yards after contact. That's what really did it.
Yep. Why leave the high hand, bro?
All right. And then the last thing I'll say, and I'll come back to you, Awful, with your question. So yeah, you know, Wally's wild team is that's a wild team right there, and I'm gonna have to have some firepower, but you know, Jamar's scary team. that's the name they gave me. I was gonna change it, but I'm like, I'm still winning. Let me just leave it alone. But I have Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey, DeAndre Swift, Puka Nacua, Terry McMillan. I mean, whatever his name is, Hunter Henry. I just picked up Wan'Dale Robinson, Texans defense, the kicker from the Ravens, Loop. I mean, I have Dak Prescott and Ferguson on bye, but nevertheless, I mean, the core of this team, which two out of three people has been hurt for me at one point in time between Puka and Lamar Jackson, I'm still able to get wins. So it's like I said, there's a couple of weeks I probably shouldn't have won, but nevertheless, here we are. But it honestly does not matter until the playoffs, so I can care less. All right, Awful. He said, should I flex Juwan Jennings or Harold Fanning coming off the bye? I got Jennings in right now. He said he also has Matthew Golden, but I can't trust him. Yeah, I would not trust any Packers wide receiver at the moment, even with Tucker Kraft being out.
Thanks.
I would go Juwan Jennings in this. They are at home against the Rams. Fanning is, I want to say, at the Jets, and I want to say the over-under that game, if I'm not mistaken, like 37.5. It's going to be a low-scoring affair. I don't want any parts of that game at all, unless I'm the Browns defense. I don't want any parts of that game. And I know historically when Shanahan matches up against McVay, it's usually a pretty good game. Points are being scored, things of that nature. So yeah, I like Jennings in that one.
I'm going to go ahead and agree with you. Last week, Jennings had, looks like, 4 catches for 41 yards and a TD on 5 targets. I mean, you would like the targets to be anywhere between like 7 and 10. You know what I mean? But I see like the weeks prior, he had 7 targets in like the previous 2 weeks before that. So I like Fanning a lot. I really do. But David Njoku is still there. I thought that was one of the players that was going to get moved by the trade deadline.
Yeah.
But he didn't. So he's still there. So he's going to continue being – they're going to both be a thorn in each other's side. So it's kind of like, you know, I score this week, you score next week. I have a good game. You out there, you have a good game. We never have one together type deal. So with all the injuries and mishaps that San Francisco has had this year, and I mean, bro, it's a complete laundry list of injuries that San Francisco has faced. Juwan Jennings can be that bright spot. For that reason, go ahead and pick Jennings.
We're in the same boat, so good luck to you, Awful. All right. So getting back to today's games, we can definitely start by talking about the Berlin game. Colts, Falcons. Last time we saw the Colts, your team showed up for once. Like, if they're not the most expensive defense in the league, they're definitely up there.
No, they are. They are. Like, I checked it like last week just to make sure because, you know, everybody was heckling me, and rightfully so. We've been terrible this year, but like you said, man, like that was really, really good to see. We beat a very, very good team, and our percentage against like winning teams this year has been pretty good or whatever. And we got like a really, really tall task this week. But like that game was pretty good. Jalen Ramsey had to play safety, and I think he's going to continue playing safety this week because he's done so good there. Yeah, man, it's that game was what we needed. I think if we would have dropped that game, I think our season would have pretty much been over, especially with the way how Lamar Jackson looked in his return. You know what I mean? So he looked like he haven't missed a freaking beat.
Yeah, it was just real quick within that division, like it's pretty much to where they gave you all like a 10-second head start in the race type deal.
Mm-hmm.
And you running against a gazelle coming at you.
Good luck, man. Because Lamar Jackson is him. So
yeah, without a doubt. So yeah, the Colts definitely was very uncharacteristic of themselves last week against your Steelers. At I don't even want to pronounce the name. We're gonna call it Heinz Field again, just for what it is.
Acrisure Stadium. I got you.
That's ugly.
It is, bro.
Let's not ever say that verbally again. I don't want to hear the audio of that anymore.
Heinz Field it is.
Yeah. So yeah, Colts looked to bounce back against a Falcons team to where we saw last week they lost in a heartbreaker. Drake London was phenomenal with the hat trick.
Bro,
hat trick.
Listen, I'm happy with Drake London. You know what I mean? But like as a Bijan Robinson owner, bro, like why are you they threw it like 5 times on the 1 yard line. Like that is so uncharacteristic, especially when you have arguably a top 3 back in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I think they ended up losing that game too.
Yeah, Falcons lost.
Yep, Falcons lost. So man, look, give Bijan the ball this week. Y'all gonna need him. And in this game, Jamar, like we got 2 of the league's best running backs in the same game. So like it's gonna be pretty good. You got Michael Pittman has been found to resurgence, and Indiana Jones. There, he has been doing enough to be able to keep the Colts as one of the best teams up in the AFC. Yeah. So I'm looking to see them trying to build. They want like a little bit of revenge because we pretty much shut out arguably the league's MVP and Jonathan Taylor. You know what I'm saying? So I know he was a parlay killer last week. Everybody had them on like their parlay. So I know a lot of people lost a lot of money because Jonathan Taylor did not find pay dirt. But I mean, if somebody gonna do it, I'm glad our defense did it. So.
No, that's fair, man. But yeah, JT Money, Bijan Robinson, they need to come to play. Vegas has this point total at 48.5 over under, so they definitely saying a lot of points should be scored in this matchup. I know in one league I have Bijan and Drake London.
What?
Yeah, that's the league you retired from, man. You left and they allowed me to have a team that shouldn't have been had. And just so you know, I have Josh Allen on that team too.
What, bro? Now you already know if I was still there, he would have been on my team. I get him every year. Like it never fails. It never fails.
I mean, when you told me the stat that he pretty much, led quarterbacks like for the last 3-4 years straight, I'm like,
it's crazy, bro.
Like, well, I can't ignore that one. But yeah, Falcons, Colts. If you got them, start them type deal. On the other hand, this is the complete flip side to this. The Browns and Jets. Garrett Wilson is back. That's a plus, right?
Yeah.
Breece Hall, I think he's upset he did not get traded. I don't really have too many words to say about this matchup. Honestly, I just don't.
No, I mean, why would you? I know Garrett Wilson is going to play this week from missing like the past 2 weeks, and I know that fantasy managers are excited about it, but don't get too excited considering how pedestrian like they've been, bro. But shout out to Sauce Gardner, bro. Like, how do you feel like, what they only won 1 game, right, and going to one of the top 10, like just waking up like, oh, hey, I'm a Colt today. Now we're coming from the bottom of the league straight to the top, man. So like Sauce got to be feeling pretty good.
Absolutely. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I heard that him and Alec Pierce was like college teammates or something like that.
Oh, word? Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wait, Alec Pierce was a Bearcat? Played for Cincinnati? Sauce came from Cincinnati, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I didn't know that.
Just want to double check that, but yeah, the Browns defense is a very strong play today.
Yep.
I would say this was 2 weeks ago, I would probably maybe about 3 weeks ago, I would probably say the Jets defense would be a good play as well. I don't know who's left on the Jets defense at this point, so I can't even like say the Jets defense still going to be a solid defense at all at this point. I mean, this screams Quinshon Judkins waiting all over it in this matchup. I mean, you traded away Quentin Williams too. He's a Cowboy, so that all pro like defensive tackle no longer there. So if I'm the Browns, I'm getting Quinshon Judkins the ball probably about 25 times and just have at it.
Yep.
So, all right. I would say we're going to talk about a better matchup, but no. We have the Jags and Texans. I saw a meme that said this is the throat game. Yes, because pause.
Oh no,
because Trevor Lawrence. I mean, I guess he had a long neck, and we all know about Davis Mills, like 3-foot neck, looked like a giraffe out there throwing the ball. But yeah, the over under this game is the exact same as the Browns. That's at 37.5. So yeah, the Jags would be a good streaming defense option. And if you have the Texas defense like I do in a couple leagues, I definitely feel good about this. There's no Brian Thomas Jr. playing, but once again, like I was telling you before the show started, like was he even really playing to begin with this year? So it's like not gonna miss much.
Something's going on with him. Like he's playing with some sort of injury, like lingering injury, or I don't think he's 100%. Jamar, he was stellar in his rookie campaign, man. Bro, was he like? I mean, he just came out the gate on fire. So it can be a combination of teams actually finding out exactly what he's about, or he could be playing with like a lingering injury. I don't want to say that the addition of Travis there has hurt him. I think it has only helped him and could potentially help him going forward. I mean, Jacoby Myers is there now, so I mean that's something to, I guess, actually talk about. But outside of that, man, nothing else.
I'm gonna come back to this. I want to take a deeper dive into that scenario, but we got Warrior Loft here. Good morning, sir. Fields versus Browns, Penix versus Colts, A-Rod versus Chargers, Mills versus Jags, and Brissett versus Seahawks.
I like how they've been putting up the who they've been playing too. Like that makes it a lot easier.
So just based off over-unders, I'm automatically eliminating Justin Fields and Davis Mills, so those two can get up out of here. Penix is intriguing to me. If the Cardinals was at home, I probably like him a little bit more. But I will say he has jump-started that offense, and we'll talk about that more when we get to that game because I think Kyler's days are done. That's just my opinion. Consider weather too. That's what he said. Yeah. Your Steelers on the road.
Yep.
Chargers.
We're on the road. Penix is on the road as well.
Well, I mean, but that's a neutral site.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm leaning Penix.
Penix,
if it's not Penix, then I like Brissett.
Brissett, yeah. I think I'm gonna go Brissett. Didn't they play them already this year though? I think that was the game. Wasn't that the game that
they lost? I think they have a lead and lost that game.
I think so.
Badly. I mean, they lost a big lead somehow.
Hold on, I'm gonna double check that, but I think that was.
And Kyler
I think that was Michael. MHJ's coming out party, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was the game.
Oh, when he kneeled down in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Don't quote me on that, but I am about to check it right now.
All right, so I would say Penix, and then my plan B would be Jacoby Brissett. Yeah. I like Penix because of if I'm going based off game flow, what I think is going to happen, I feel like the Colts are going to score early and often, and they got to keep up. And the over-under is in their favor, too. That's why I like Penix, but I understand Brissett as far as the safe play to get some points.
Yeah, and that's well, you just hit the nail right on the head, Jamar. Like, that was exactly the reason. He's going to play some safe football. Him and MHJ, man, they started to develop some chemistry here. We knew how good of a fantasy component Trey McBride was there. But now we're starting to see the surgence of MHJ. The reason why he was picked, number 3 overall, you know what I mean? And he's playing for like the name up on the back of his jersey. He playing for legacy right now, Jamar. His daddy was one of the greats, bro. One of the greats. And that was that game against Seattle. Marvin Harrison Jr. had 6 catches on 10 targets, which is the best thing. The double-digit targets 66 yards and a TD. That was his game. So I would expect him to do something similar, about the same. So
fair enough. So good luck to you, Warrior Loft. Hunter, good morning. He said, should I start Dart? He said, I had Bo on my bench, so I would keep this very brief. You absolutely should start Jackson Dart today against my Bears. Normally, I have my poster behind me. I'm on the road right here at this man's house. But yeah, look, as much as a Bears fan as I am, defense is not great. It's not, and there's a lot of I could sit here and tell you why it's not good. But nevertheless, in this particular matchup, like Dart will have opportunities, even if the Bears are putting up points against them. I mean, still the game, the flow of the game is, you still have opportunity to come from behind, put up yards, points, the rushing floor, all that stuff, finding pay dirt with his legs, things like that. So absolutely, you start Dart.
Agreed. I mean, you hit everything I was about to say. Just heavy. And I mean heavy on Dart's utilization in the run game. So
So good luck to you, Hunter. Thank you for coming back. I do remember you from I think last week or the week before. Thanks, guys. Much appreciated. We appreciate you for stopping by. Warrior Loft. All right. Like I said, I want to take a little deeper dive here to this Jags Texans, and it's more so about Brian Thomas Jr. now. Yeah, you say it could have been an injury. I mean, he is out with an injury right now. So, but also, I think part of it, besides, so we got the injury part, him dropping passes part at the beginning of the year. The other part, I feel like, is quarterback play.
Oh, absolutely.
Because if we're being like very transparent, when Brian Thomas Jr. was going off last year, Mac Jones was the one throwing him the ball, not Trevor Lawrence. Mac Jones was the one that turned Brian Thomas Jr. into a stud, into a fantasy star, especially during the playoffs.
Good point, bro.
So that part right there, and I think that's where a lot of people got blinded by, like, oh, he put up all these points and yards during the end of the year. He's going to do it, this year. And I fell into the trap too. But just, hindsight's always 20/20, and that was like a key like nugget for me, and just doing the research and wondering what the heck is going on, and I can't ignore that one. So, all right. So yeah, that game. I really don't want to touch anybody in that game. I mean, if you have Nico Collins, you probably have to play him by default.
Have to, unfortunately. But
other than that, nope. All right. Okay, so the game with the highest over-under on the slate, and this could be one-sided, but we have the Bills traveling to Miami here. 50.5 over-under. Like,
damn, really?
Yes.
50 and I'm taking the under.
You gonna take the under?
I'm gonna take the under because look, it's at the end of the day, it still is a divisional game. I know how poor the Bills. I mean, Jesus, how poor the Dolphins are. Man, they're a bad football team, bro. Like a really bad. And like I had a chance to actually sit down and watch one of their games. I think it was either this
the previous week, probably the Ravens game on Thursday night.
Yeah, bro. And it's like,
I know.
Like what?
It was embarrassing.
Oh my God, bro! It was terrible.
Dude, when they called that fourth and goal, and they did a post route to corner route to a fade route to HN with whatchamacallit guard.
Bro, that was crazy. And I'm looking like, bro, who doing the play calling? Look, it's gonna be some people gonna lose their jobs up on there. And the crazy thing about it is, you and I are both inside of a dynasty league. That was the only reason I was watching it. I was just making sure that Jordan Brooks was supposed to get his tackles. That was the only reason I watched that game. If that was the case, I wouldn't have watched it. So.
Yeah, that was bad. Hold on. All right, so Hunter has come back and says start 2, Nico, Garrett Wilson, Malik Washington, or Wan'Dale Robinson.
Start 2. It's crazy that I don't
even want to touch the first 2 names. Like, that's wild.
Yeah, I'm playing Wan'Dale though.
Yes.
Like, I'm gonna play Wan'Dale. Wan'Dale plays your Bears, man.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So I'm gonna play him
and we just talked about Malik Washington. I mean, we just talking about the Dolphins and Bills here.
Yeah.
Malik Washington's on that awful team of the other Dolphins.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Wandale and Nico, bro.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I'm gonna take Wandale and Nico. And that's the crazy thing. It's like we got two studs up there. We got Nico and Garrett Wilson are studs. Make no mistake about it. But the offenses that they're on right now, like it's abysmal. You know what I'm saying? So Wandale isn't a fairly competent offense before the Scatterbo injury, Jamar. So like I want to say, he was fantastic. Got to tip my hat to a rookie. Just basically, like I didn't see it coming. Basically, I don't want to say rookie phenom or anything like that, but as far as like the fantasy world is concerned, Scatterbo was everything that everybody drafted him to be, or pretty much picked him up off the waiver wire. You know what I'm saying? So man, that was when he went down. Like I felt that one, and I don't even own him in any league. I don't own him in not a league, but like that really
hurt on the last. And I guess just to piggyback off of that, in the league that I'm, I don't even like saying this, that I was LeBron James in, like the teams are going to the finals.
Is that the 16-teamer?
Yeah, this year it got reduced to 14, but majority of it has been 16 for sure. Yeah, I had Scatterbo. That hurt.
Yeah, man. Talk about a gut punch, man.
Yeah, but hey, I'm still kicking ass in that league. But anyway, yeah, I'm with you. Nico and Wandale. Yep. I mean, I can't. Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. That's what we're doing. So good luck to you there. So Warrior Lock, he said, talking about Texans versus Jags. Do you feel that Mills can rip through the defense?
Davis Mills and Rip should never be in the same. Should never be in the same sentence.
I mean, could he be competent? Sure. I don't think he's gonna go out there and throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns and no picks. Like I feel like that's definition of ripping through a defense.
Yeah,
I don't see that, but could he put up 200 plus yards, maybe 1 or 2 passing touchdowns, and keep the ball clean? Possibly.
Could he be Jacoby Brissett-esque, basically?
Yeah. That's tough, but I mean, could. I mean, I tell you like this, I like both defenses as I think I mentioned already. I think I like both defenses as plays this week. Just when Vegas is smart, and I utilize like for my fantasy stuff, like I absolutely pay attention to the over under.
As you should.
Yeah. And if Vegas is telling me the game's gonna be under 40 points, I don't want really anything to do with the game outside the defenses. Defenses, like that's like, okay, I can play the defense in this game for either team, more than likely.
That's a good way to go about it. It is. I need to probably do that a little bit more.
And then on the complete opposite of the spectrum, any game that has 50 plus, like this one we just talked about here, between the Bills and the Dolphins, I mean, I know for a fact I would not touch a Miami Dolphins defense ever in my life at this point, but there might be a path to where I wouldn't even want to touch the Bills defense, just depending on options right there.
Right.
Because, garbage time points still matter. Oh, man. So, he said, plus the Texans even get the ball back to their offense, Jags. I feel like both teams going to be hurting there. So, I mean, Mills, maybe. The ceiling isn't there in that game for me. So, Kingman for MVP said, where the big guy at? Hey, which big guy are you talking about? Which big guy are you talking about? All right. Who we got? Halen. We're just going to say Halen. Hey, guys, I need help at quarterback since Flacco on a bye. Top guys out there is Mariota, Fields, Jones, Tua, Penix, Brissett. Jones as in Indiana Jones?
If that is Danny, the artist formerly known as the artist formerly known as Danny Dimes, then yeah.
Oh, no, Mac Jones.
Nice. Mac and Chizzies, nah, bro. It'll either be Penix or Brissett for me.
Yeah.
I don't want Mariota. I don't want Justin Fields like that. like you already mentioned it, like that offense. Mac Jones, like a lot of their players are banged up. I feel like San Francisco is basically it's the Christian McCaffrey show, basically. You know what I'm saying?
AKA Booby Miles.
Yeah.
Paint your fence, walk your dog, grab your mail. Like
Penix or Brissett, though.
I mean, just to throw this out there, Mariota's matchup is a little. There's some intrigue there because they play the Lions.
Right.
Lions gonna run the scoreboard.
They are. I just don't trust. I trust them to make mistakes in that game, though.
Absolutely. Like his floor is always going to be there, but it's just. Can we move to the upper deck? Can we continue to add stories onto this building for an actual ceiling, or are we still gonna be on a one floor ranch type place? That's how I look at it for Mariota.
So let's look at it from this way. So you made a really, really good point about paying attention to Vegas and how things are, right?
Oh yeah.
So the over under, you mentioned that Penix game. You mentioned
48.5.
Yep, 48.5. And this game is about to start, correct?
Yeah, in about 17 minutes or so. Yeah.
I would say, man, look, I picked Brissett earlier. You know what I mean? But just for pop purposes, I feel like Penix has a higher ceiling than Brissett ever will. You know what I'm saying? So for that, I'm gonna just go ahead and roll with Penix just for like just for craps and giggles at this point. But I do like Brissett though. Like I like Brissett as a strong second play. But right now I'm just looking for some pop. So I'm gonna go Michael Penix.
Understood. I mean, I don't disagree. I would say, yeah, I don't disagree there. Like Fields and Tua can pack their bags, and I guess we could put them on your bus at the end of the year. Yeah, Penix. Like I talked about earlier, the game flow. Like if the Colts go out and do what we expect them to do, then you got no choice but to keep up type deal. So yeah, Penix, Brissett, like those two. Mac Jones is a dark horse there. I get it. It is the Christian McCaffrey show. But sometimes, Mac Jones look like Kraft mac and cheese, and sometimes Mac Jones look like Tom Brady. So it's like, I don't know which version we're going to get. So yeah, good luck to you. Let us know how you do. I know that one is a little tough. I know Flacco's definitely been the easiest choice out the bunch when he's playing. So, all right. So with that being said, back to the slate. And, I haven't had a chance to really do this last week, but we're going to just, take a time. We're going to join the Discord and tell them why they should join the Discord while I get the link ready.
Man, y'all should join the Discord because, just kind of like today, like that I mentioned earlier, like we are still working adults. We are fathers, we are husbands. You know what I mean? We can't be on here, every minute of every day. But, the Discord dings and we'll try our best to be able to get to it. If not, we got other people that'll, handle like those questions for us. And Reap has been a strong guy. Like he's been holding down the Discord like heavily or whatever. So for that, I really do appreciate him. That's G Reaper, I think his name up on there. But he's been super helpful when it comes to that. So if you get a chance, please do join the Discord. Questions still do go on after this. Questions go on before this is, so just hit it up, man.
Pretty much. Yeah. We're here for, a couple hours on Sundays, but that Discord is live and active 7 days a week, even in the wee hours of the morning. Like people need answers, and I understand it's a growing community with like-minded individuals that came for one reason. They want to win.
Dubs, baby.
So, all right. As we continue on, and
please, y'all go set them rosters. I'm actually doing it right now, actively online as we speak, trying to make sure that everything is everything.
I can visually confirm he is doing this. I see it right here. All right. So yeah, Bills, Dolphins. I mean, look. So in one league, I am contemplating starting Dalton Kincaid over George Kittle.
Ooh. And you know what? I'm not mad at that, bro. I am not mad at that at all.
it's like I feel like Kittle will be Kittle when Brock Purdy comes back.
Yep.
And Dalton Kincaid has been stellar this year. So I'm contemplating that. I mean, you're pretty much starting to use those, the Allens, the Cooks of the world, Dalton Kincaid, if you got them more than likely.
I'm playing them.
Shakira in a flex option, I would imagine, if you need to.
Yep.
And then on the other side, I would imagine Devon Achane by far, because I really do like Achane in this matchup.
Absolutely.
Waddle is a flex option, and then that's it. That's it. I remember somebody in the Discord ended up starting Tua one of those weeks, and you said the word. You typed it faster than I could. I would never start Tua.
Never. Sorry, couldn't do. Do you know I've never owned Tua in fantasy ever? Never will. Never. And as many leagues, I'm in 6 leagues this year. And bro, you know how we get down, bro. Sometimes it was like 8 leagues at a time. Never owned them. Never will. Why? For what? So I can have heartbreak every week?
There you go. Nah. I mean, he had that one spectacular year when Tyreek Hill first got there. And that offense was explosive. But outside of that,
can't do it, dog.
You know, I'm in 9 leagues. I don't have Tua nowhere near my team. Matter of fact, I have Achane in 1 league. Like, I don't have Dolphins players on my teams in general. So. But nevertheless, the over-under is 50.5. So there is a pathway for we know the game script here. We got the script. It's right here. Mm-hmm. The Bills will go in, run up the scoreboard, and Dolphins, will play garbage time points. But I will point out, last time these two teams did play, the Dolphins did give the Bills a run for their money in Buffalo.
Oh no, and that's what I was alluding to earlier, Jamar. It is. I would take the under on this. I would definitely take the under because divisional matchups are just that. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, fair enough. All right, moving on. From a actual football standpoint, the Patriots and the Buccaneers.
I like that game.
I do too. I mean, Vegas got that game at 48.5, so they think points will be scored. I think points can be scored.
Yep.
The running game, I don't think is going to be existent at all for either team, but both running backs that's starting in this matchup have pass catching abilities.
Yep.
So I think their value will still be fine. Hunter Henry.
Mm-hmm.
I like Hunter Henry a lot today.
Do you really?
Yeah. Kayshon Boutte is not playing. Outside of Stephon Diggs and maybe what's his name? Pop Douglas or whatever.
Yeah, Pop Douglas.
I mean, he don't have too many targets to begin with. And so you take away the 5 targets a game that Kayshon Boutte has, and the way this Bucs defense is set up, I think the tight end can definitely do some damage here. And so I do like Hunter Henry a lot in this matchup.
Okay.
Also, I guess on the other side of the ball here, there's no Godwin. Obviously, there's no Mike Evans. Ibuka is back. I think he's coming to the game with no injury designation. I could be wrong there, but I don't think he has one.
How you feel about Cade Otton in this game? Cade Otton or what's the other kid name? Tez
Johnson.
Tez Johnson. Yeah.
I mean,
because you got to think the only true pass catcher. That's crazy. I said true pass catcher, but the only true fantasy pass catcher. There we go. That sounds a little bit better. Is Ibuka. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Rashad White to a certain degree,
right?
But yeah. I mean, it got to be somebody else, right? That you can't constantly target Ibuka every time down the field. So somebody gonna have to step up.
Yeah, I feel like they're, I guess, comparable. I mean, because when you play one of those guys, you hoping they can find end zone.
Yep,
at that point,
100%.
I don't think the PPR value is going to be there.
No,
and then you got to mention like the likes of a Sterling Shepard as well. So it's like they still got some skill players out there that can do some damage. Like I said, the only one that's really fantasy worthy starting is Ibuka. But I would say, even though like the last couple of matchups that he's been out there, So what I've learned and listened to, initially teams was playing zone against them, and that's when the Bucks was just lighting up everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And so now teams starting to play man to man has made things a little bit more interesting. Because as you know, like if you can get separation on man to man, like you a dog. Because that's not easy. That's not easy at all, especially if you're playing on the outside. You playing on the inside, I feel like you got a clear advantage like that. That's why those nickel corners get paid so well to be good, because that's whew. But just something to think about there. We got a couple of questions here. Chris Bird, Darius Slayton or Jacoby Myers? So Slayton against my Bears this afternoon in about 3.5 hours or so, and then Jacoby Myers, the new Jacksonville Jaguar, in that dreaded matchup, like in my voice, against the Texans.
Let's see here. Jacoby Myers.
I was like, for me, my first thing is what's his name? Darius Slayton. Our secondary still hurt. Our defense ain't the greatest.
When has he done for me lately? Is what I want to see.
Who, Slayton?
Yeah, because like that's what I'm looking up right now. Darius Slayton. So 5 catches, 7 targets, 62 yards. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. But previously, before that, 2 catches on 5 targets for 26 yards.
Who they play though?
They played Philly that game.
Yeah.
And they played the game that he actually had 7 targets and 5 catches. They played San Fran. You know how banged up their defense is. Yeah. So, Jacoby Myers is very, very interesting here. I'm not sure if I want to start him right out the gate though with the brand new team. So yeah, I would probably pick Darius Slayton. But I am looking forward to seeing Jacoby Myers with a new team. I just wish it wasn't that one. No, I wish it wasn't that one.
Me either, because I like Trevor Lawrence. He's not it to me. He's not it. So I have trust issues with that one.
I think we all do at this point.
So, all right, Chris, appreciate you. We've got Slayton here. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us, and join the Discord. The link is in the chat, and I'll post it again here in a few. Foxborough.
Top of the morning.
All right, so he said, what in my 8-man full PPR, I got Allen, Dobbins, Monongai, Waddle, Randall, Robinson, McBride, Shakir, Bench, Herbert, Vidal, everybody on bye. What y'all think? Yeah, I would.
So he already played Dobbins, right?
Yeah.
That would have probably been like the only thing I would probably swapped out. Maybe consider putting Vidal in instead of.
But the thing was, like, the Broncos were supposed to trounce them. They were supposed to put up a lot of points against a Vegas defense that only has Max Crosby.
Yeah, I'm definitely not blaming them at all for actually starting. But no.
Okay, so I would
leave it how it is, Foxborough.
Yep. All right, we're gonna go to this one here because this one has some urgency. What's up, homies? I guess Alec Pierce or Rome. Doomsday after his dud, full PPR.
Oh, I'm still going Rome.
Correct. Absolutely.
Got to.
Make no mistake about it. Like, Rome was fully engaged in that game. Yep. It happens. But against the Giants at home, taking Rome.
Yep. Likewise.
Bear down.
Again, man, like you gotta take the peaks and valleys, right?
Yeah,
that one was definitely a valley, but when the peaks come, All right,
fair enough. So good luck to you, Mr. Bakes a lot. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us, and I'm posting the link to the Discord one more time. Please join the Discord.
Mr. Bakes a lot, I like that.
All right. And then Foxborough came back with this one, 16.5 point. He said he needs a miracle. Yeah, Got Bo Nix. I feel you on that. I know how that feels. Got Charbonnet, Cook, Jennings, Sutton. I feel you on that too. And one, yeah, I get that. Kincaid, Keenan Allen, bench, Tez Johnson, Tutton. I ain't playing him. Yeah, I got Detroit and the Bills. Okay. Let me see something.
I don't think that there's nothing else that he can do though, because Nix and Sutton, they were supposed to produce more than what they did. Obviously, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
all right. Like if we looking for ceilings here, if we're really looking for ceilings, and sometimes I like to roll the dice if I have to.
So swapping out Tez for Charbonnet? Is that what you were talking about?
No, because I think his flex is Keenan Allen. I will swap out Tez for Keenan Allen.
Oh, Tez for Keenan Allen, okay.
Yeah. I would do that.
I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't. I would probably leave it as is. Look, I know that he need that boom play. So I get why you doing that.
Yeah, because he got 9 points between two people. And one of them was the quarterback. As you know, the quarterback's going to put up a lot of points.
Yeah.
So I mean, is there a scenario where Keenan Allen does find end zone twice? Cool.
Yeah.
But
I'm not saying it's gonna be this game. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's just.
But I do like Detroit's defense over the Bills' defense. I think Detroit's defense can force a lot of sacks and turnovers in that one. I do like that against Mariota.
Yep.
So yeah, he needs a lot of ceiling stuff.
And I need a lot of Aiden Hutchinson today, baby, up in the Discord.
So yeah.
I mean, in Dynasty, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I would do the Tez Johnson over Keenan Allen. I don't think you would, but I would. That's where I'm leaving at. But you absolutely play Detroit's defense.
Oh, you have to. You have to.
All right. So good luck to you there. Please let us know how you do, because I mean, a lot of things can happen.
Yep.
That's why they play the game. That's what Herm Edwards used to say, right? They play to win the game. Monungai or Charbonnet, rough week goodbyes.
Trust me, we understand.
Can I be a homer? I want to be a homer.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm picking Monungai.
Look, man, that backfield for Seattle. Look, Seattle's a good team.
Yeah,
they are a good team, and they're winning football game. But god damn, like, bro, like, what are we doing with that backfield? Like, are we only gonna trust Kenneth Walker just to be able to touch the ball in between the 20 and the 20? You know what I'm saying? And then once we get inside the 20, then we're just gonna rely heavily upon Charbonnet. Like, what are we doing here? I've watched these games. Kenneth Walker is way more talented. I don't care what the OC is saying there. I don't care what he's the more talented back. And this is pissing me off, bro, because I own both of these dudes and I can't drop either or, and it's pissing me off, bro. It is pissing me off this morning.
Calm down.
No, bro, it is annoying, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. Look, I'm not playing Charbonnet. I'm playing Monungai. Coming off the 160 something yard. I'm sorry. Rushing effort. I think he's going to be he should be a staple up in like the offense going forward. That's something that you can't ignore. DeAndre Swift has been serviceable for you guys, but why not utilize the best of both worlds? And why not try to like ride the high hand? Riding the high hand in the NFL is actually a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yep, I'm going Monungai, man. I don't want to hear anything about Seattle's backfield, man. Nothing until they figure it out. We like bell cows on this channel, baby.
Oh man! So spoken beautifully. We're gonna keep moving. I ain't got nothing else to say. All right, Warrior Law. He said, "Guys, got a serious question. Lamb is on bye. His owner needs wins. Would you trade JJ for Lamb? JJ has easier matches going forward, but I feel McCarthy don't throw as much as Dak."
You just talked yourself right back into it.
Yes.
No. Targets, bro. Targets. Look, Is Justin Jefferson a better wide receiver? Absolutely. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But who's in a better situation? CeeDee Lamb. Target hog, bro. Target hog. Yep. So, can't do it.
Yeah. Nope. And he's also elite within his own self, too.
Yep.
So.
Top 5 wide receiver.
So, yeah. Check that. Oh, hold on. This thing got stupid. He said, got you subbed up. Appreciate you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And he said, thanks for the convention on Rome.
Yeah, man. It's look, I get it. I do the same thing. Like, as soon as you see one of your guys, and Rome is he's more, I don't want to just call him a jag. I'm sorry. He is a fantasy. I would say he's a wide receiver too. So with those guys, like, sometimes you got to take the highs with the lows. But I feel like this is a game that he can actually get right on. And that was one of the things that I do want to see out of you guys' game, Jamar.
Yeah.
Can Colston Loveland build upon what, his breakout game, and can Rome Odunze just be better than last week, which he ain't got to do much.
I know
what I'm saying? So it's kind of more so up to Caleb. I heard you and Reap talking about it last week a little bit. I've seen the stuff up on social media. Sometimes it's like he's seeing ghosts out there. It's like Caleb Williams has got all the talent in the world, arm strength. I think he just needs to up his pocket presence a little bit better for y'all to become like a true threat, especially in that tough division. Like, because y'all division, that division is tough, bro. It's tough out there.
Yeah.
All the boys can ball.
Yeah, it definitely is not for the weak, to say that much. But yeah, look, Rome is still the number 1 wide receiver in Chicago based on targets, everything else, production. I mean, things happen. There has been plenty of people that you probably unexpectedly got a goose egg, probably left a sour taste in your mouth per se. And playing fantasy is definitely a lot of emotional decision that goes into it.
For sure.
A lot of recency bias.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's what separates, quite a few people within the fantasy, the managers and within your league. Like I don't make decisions off of emotion. Like I get rid of that recency bias. It's more so I used to say the word evidence,
mm-hmm.
right? Like the sample size, like what have you done overall? Now, if a situation has, substantial changes within an organization or within a lineup or injury, or whatever the case may be, that's different than as opposed to just having a dud game. I mean, it's out of his control on that one. And he was actually engaged in that game. He was doing things for the team to win, and I ain't mad about that. But it is what it is on that. All right. Let's see. I wish I had my mouse. I ain't got my mouse. Makes things a little easier. All right. He said Loveland or Otten, full PPR. So my hesitation, I would love for Loveland to actually, like, that'd be a thing. My issue is Rhamondre,
mm-hmm.
DJ Moore, Cole Kmet,
mm-hmm.
and then Luther Burden III is back off the concussion. Zacchaeus. Like
Zucchini. That's my boy. My boy Zucchini.
Yeah. He used to be Zucchini to me until I found out how to pronounce his name now.
Yep.
That's still Zucchini though.
It doesn't always be Zucchini to me, bro.
But yeah, that's my issue. There's so many mouths to feed.
No. I'm in, and it's like, I think Loveland gonna have a good game. I really do. But the safer option would be Otten.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So I think Loveland has a higher ceiling. Otten has a better floor just based off lack of pass catchers in Tampa. So
there you go. You said it beautifully.
Yeah. All right, LeBron. So I'm starting Swift. If that changes anything as well. All right, did he say something? Oh, okay, and that goes back to this one here. Cars when you have that rent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that does change things. It does, because I don't.
That's tough to start both.
Yeah, to start both, man. Like I would need to see the rest of his roster just to be able to say exactly why. Like he's starting both, but That does. I mean, that always changes things. Starting to, unless your name is David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, starting two running backs in the same backfield. That's that's always tough.
That man fumbled the ball. Like
who fumbled?
No, they picked it back up, but
right.
Jonathan Taylor. All right. And then I guess your rant was pretty popular here. So he said, so now you got me worried after listening to Walker Charbonnet rant. How about switching Ty Johnson for Charbonnet instead of Keenan Allen in my 16?
No, definitely not Ty Johnson. Still keep Charbonnet in there because of the same reason that I mentioned, that once it's inside the 10-yard line, it seems like that's the guy who would do it. And which one of these guys who's going to score a touchdown more likely in this game? Because they ain't gonna really get too many touches, especially Ty Johnson. Look, what's the name is back, right? Yeah, James Cook.
Mm-hmm.
That means that Ty Johnson just goes back to being like a change of pace back. So he'll probably get maybe 5 to 7 looks in this game, but it's going to be the James Cook show. Leave Charbonnet in there. I was just strictly talking about just this backfield and I'm not about to do this again, bro. Like I got riled up, so I'm gonna chill. It's Sunday.
Dude,
slow motion Sunday.
Look, I don't need Lori taking you to the ER because your blood pressure so high. Like, calm down,
bro. It's been killing me all year, bro. Like I want to use Kenneth Walker so bad, but I can't even do it, bro. And it's like I'm not saying that Charbonnet is a bad back. I'm not saying that, but I've seen it. I've watched plenty of these Seattle games. He is the more talented back, bro. You cannot argue that.
Yeah. What you there? And this might be the realest comment that I've seen. Is that I always love your content. Y'all are real. Thanks. Like,
yeah, no doubt. Nah, man, it is hard to do. You'll see the Bears stuff in the back. You'll see me banging my drum. But sometimes you got to take that hat off. I mean, for like for fantasy purposes and things like that, especially when we answering things, I'm not gonna always pick a Steelers guy just because that's my guy, and he damn sure ain't gonna always pick a Bears guy just because he's his. So we're just gonna give you the real 100% of the time.
Yeah, bear down though, but yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, man, I wish I had my drum.
Yes.
I ain't up in my regular setup.
Yes.
I could get it, but I think my daughter's upstairs sleeping.
Yeah, there you go. There's no drums in sight. I am safe from the havoc. Oh man, what we got here? We got more. See, I wish I had my mouse to make it a lot easier. All right. So is Gaston real deal going forward? Wide receiver turn tight end gives him a big advantage, and Herbert seems to like throw into him. I know last week I think he asked the same question, and Reed was here answering that.
Yep.
I mean, it might be. It's just I feel like the pecking order in Los Angeles changes like so often.
Weekly.
Yes.
It changes weekly. But at the same time, from what we've seen from Rhamondre, I think he's a mainstay, Jamar. I think they've desperately needed that like tight end. I feel like, dare I say it, like it's almost is like an Antonio Gates-ish connection like going on there. Look, I ain't putting them up in the same breath with them, obviously, but I'm just saying it's like I think that they needed this, and especially in keeper leagues, that's somebody that I'm willing to keep. In dynasty leagues, like I don't want to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? Just because I've already seen what he can do. And that is a big thing. I'm glad that you mentioned that, Warrior Loft, about the wide receiver turn tight end. That always seems to work out like a little bit better. Justin Herbert was keying in on him. He had that good game, and he just seems to be looking his way ever since. Big red zone target as well, man. So I like him going forward, to be completely honest. I was able to pick him up in one league, but in like a lot of leagues, I am kind of up there as far as like record wise. So I already know a lot of these guys I really wouldn't be able to touch, but that was a guy that I was happy to get my hands on. Pause. So,
I mean, yeah, I'll say at worst he is a very quote unquote sell high candidate right now at the very worst.
Yeah.
So, all right. So KBJ11 says DeMarco or Tracy Jr.
So I'm thinking he's meaning DeMarcado.
Yeah.
Is
because they're on the road against Seattle, and then Tracy is against my Bears.
DeMarcado.
I mean, he looked good last week.
He did
against them boys on Monday Night Football.
Hold up. Let me check one more thing.
Yeah, do you?
My mind is already made up. I'm just trying to see if it's going to sway back another way. You got any update up on that game? I see you got that.
Yeah, it seemed like so I didn't see exactly what happened, but it looked like the Falcons ended up with the ball, and I want to say either a missed field goal or a turnover happened. But
he had 14 for 79. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh, you're fine.
DeMarcado that's what we're talking about. You see Tracy Jr.
I want to say it had to been. I'm about to actually check the real stat line here, because I don't see like both defenses still got 10 points. So I'm thinking it might be them.
Yeah.
Oh, they went for it on fourth down. Okay, that's what happened.
Yeah, let's go DeMarcado. It seems like he's getting more opportunity. It seems like.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Yeah, and I was about to go with Tracy Jr., but only 5 rushing attempts last week, which is, that's kind of alarming. 10 the previous week, 9 the week before that, but I think that was the week that Scottaboo got injured, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah, and then Devin Singletary is a thing too.
Yeah, so DeMarcado it is.
All right. So LeBron said his bench availability is Cup, Shard, Monungai, Hubbard, Coleman, Lamb, Javante, but I guess they're on bye. Yeah, they're on bye.
I guess we doing it. I guess we starting both.
That's tough.
It is, but I don't see another option. Coleman has been just not what they drafted him to be or whatever. Like, I can start a rant on him too, but I'm not going to. Obviously, CeeDee Lamb is up on bye. Tay.
This was Hubbard like 5 weeks ago. It'd be Hubbard.
Oh, for sure, bro. For sure. But Rico Dowdle is real.
All right, so doing it?
I'm doing it.
He's doing it. Good luck to you, LeBron. Nick confirmed Falcons stopped him on fourth down.
All right, good luck. Appreciate that.
And I think Bijan already doing Bijan things.
Good, man. I need that. I was just mentioning it. I need him to do Bijan things.
Yep. And then Foxborough said, "Oh, Danny Dimes went for it on fourth, and
didn't make it."
Oh Lord. So, thank you all for that. As we got the game playing right here on the phone. Continue on with this slate here.
Man, I need Pitsy to do a little bit too, though. Not too much, but
some dipping pits.
I'll take some right now.
All right, so, next game up on this slate, Giants Bears.
What say you, Jamar Goodman? No Bears, monogram up in like the back, you guys. Like I said, this is a road game for Jamar today. No home field advantage. That goes to me today. So yeah.
Oh man. Look, the Bears have a top 5 offense in the league. The Bears defense isn't the greatest, but I will point out just 2 things. Actually, I'll just point out a couple things real quick.
Okay.
One, it's very hard to win in this league.
Yep. Oh, for sure.
The Bears do not have a pass rush. The Bears secondary is depleted. Mm-hmm. Yet they lead the league in interceptions, and they find a way to win 5
Do
games.
they now?
Yes.
The Bears lead the league in interception. You know I'm about to check you on that, right?
Check me. Check me. I'm about 85% confident on that.
85%. That's good enough.
Did that really happen in the game? Yeah, that happened. Well, strip sack.
Strip sack? Where? Wait.
Coach got the ball.
Coach got it back.
I don't know what they doing to the Drew Hill, the 2-stepper. That's wild. But yeah, man. So with that being said, we did watch the Bears, defense give up 42 points last week. against Joe Flacco.
He's right. You are absolutely right.
I'm right about the interceptions.
You are absolutely right. I thought it was Jacksonville because like I had seen something about it a couple weeks ago, but Jacksonville is second. So yeah, you're right.
So yeah, like points can be scored on the Bears, yards can be put up against the Bears. It is what it is. I would say the run defense has gotten a little bit better in the last couple of weeks, but it's still not great. Mm-hmm. I mean, the weather today may just a little bit can like lighten the damper on some of the stuff, but it's not like a blizzard or anything. Right. It's not like the wind is a big factor. It's windy, but it's not like 20 miles an hour or anything. And then on the Bears side of the ball, I mean, both running backs should be.
I think that's a touchdown.
Comparable.
Jonathan Taylor,
JT Money in the end zone. Yeah. Also, I think pass catchers. I mean, I would like to see DJ Moore be more involved like he did last week. I would like to see Rhamondre, just give me one catch and you're better than last week. I mean, I really like Holston Leveling a lot, but it's just a lot of mouths to feed. I really like Luther Burton III a lot, but once again, a lot of mouths to feed. It's you just don't know, but I would say you will play the Rhamondres of the world. DJ Moore, if you really have to, I get it. I'm going to have to in my Dynasty League. It is what it is. Definitely any running backs, I'm playing off that game. And Caleb Williams is a very, very good start today. So there you go. Did they miss the extra point? My gosh. But yeah, JT Money find the end zone.
As he always seems to do, except, last week.
Yeah.
Hashtag still a nation. Hashtag here we go.
All right. Next one in the bunch, Ravens at the Vikings. Look, I'm sorry that the Ravens are in your division because Lamar Jackson, my gosh, dude is phenomenal.
I'm already knowing, bro.
Phenomenal. Yeah. I think 14 touches and 1 interception. I think he had a quarterback rating of 137 on the year. This dude's picking up where he left off last year, and there is a narrative. There's a narrative to where there's a path for him to win actual MVP of the league. If the Ravens come back, he continue to do things. They come back and win the division and get a top seed.
I don't want to hear that though, bro.
I know you don't. I know you don't. But Lamar Jackson's half the reason why I'm undefeated in the Discord league right now.
No, I mean that is a true possibility, and that's why I was hoping that they were losing a bunch before he came back. We already knew it was already evident that he would come back at some point, and he just came back, and he just seemed like his regular old MVP self, man. 2-time MVP, rightfully so. One of the best players in the league. When it's all said and done, he's going to be a top quarterback the league has ever seen. But I'm just hoping that we can find some way to stay on top of things, man. Because that is our path to the playoffs, is winning the division. We're not as good as like some of them other teams out there, bro. So winning the division is something that we're gonna have to do.
Yeah, because the AFC West is gonna have a lot of people in a lot of teams in the wild card. They're gonna probably produce 3.
Probably. That's what it looks like. Excuse me.
Heck, the AFC East probably gonna produce 2. Because nobody saw the Patriots coming the way they did.
Man, that one is crazy. That one is. Are they on top of the division?
Yes. Yes, and they hold the tiebreaker. Yeah. They went into Buffalo and beat
them. Yeah. Dang.
Like,
what a bizarre change of events, man.
For real. Well, I mean, the AFC South is gonna have 1, which is probably gonna be the Colts. But that leaves your Steelers out there in limbo. Like, something got to give.
Yep. Nah, I already know what we got to do, and that is win that division. AFC is tough, bro. I think if we were in the NFC, we would definitely have like a better shot. But it's dirty, it's gritty up in the AFC right now, bro.
It is. All right. So as far as the Ravens in this matchup, of course, Lamar, we're not going to talk about him too much.
You. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So I understand Derrick Henry has had a subpar year. I think a lot of that is because Lamar Jackson wasn't playing.
Mm-hmm.
I think adding Lamar Jackson element to that backfield, I mean, that's what made that tandem scary to begin with. Like, pick your poison.
Yeah.
So, and I know the Vikings defense too well. You beat them two ways. You run the ball right at them, or you get the ball out very quickly. And I know that's how we don't talk about Lamar Jackson, but Lamar Jackson, I think, to my understanding, for what I heard, is best against being blitzed. And I think 31% of the targets go to Zay Flowers when he's blitzed. So Zay Flowers, I feel like, is definitely a good play today as well. Mark Andrews starting to come to light a little bit here, and I'm happy for him on that. Other side of the ball, I mean, by default, we got to start Justin Jefferson. And we know the Ravens defense this year has been bad, but I would say the last 2 weeks has been pretty good.
Yep.
And they're healthy. Outside the people on IR, they have nobody that's coming to the game with a designation either. So I think the Ravens' defense will be better. But Justin Jefferson would probably still get a lot of targets and get his. Outside of that, I do not know.
It's murky outside of that. As far as like the backfield, that's something that you kind of really don't want any like parts of. But Justin Jefferson has been keeping his fantasy managers afloat just because he is Justin Jefferson. The stats ain't go, kind of like blow it off the page or anything like that. Like it's just he's been steady and doing just enough to be able to warrant that early pick.
All right, fair enough. So, all right, moving on. Saints, Panthers. Outside of Rico Dowdle and T. McMillan, and that's it.
maybe Chris Olave is like a flex. Maybe. But outside of those three, like you named, you kind of really don't want too many other people.
What's the quarterback from Indiana, Fernando Mendoza or something like that? That's who they need. That's who y'all need.
Yeah, shout out to Indiana, man. Like ranked number 2 up in the BCS poll
this
right
don't
now.
Even feel real.
It don't. Like we've as y'all may or may not know, we are in Indiana, and that's kind of crazy to see. I don't think we had a team ranked this high, and man, I don't know. It's been a minute. The only other team close I can really think about is what? Illinois, maybe? Oh, Notre Dame, obviously.
But I don't. But it's like I don't really count them.
We kind of don't count them, bro. Like we never really have. But no. I guess you're right though. Notre Dame have been holding it down for Indiana.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, that's who they need on the Saints because their quarterback play is trash all the way around. The worst quarterback room in the league. Yeah, you said what's called as a flex play. I have to start Kamara in one of my leagues, and that's
no warm and fuzzies
at all. Yeah. At all. Even with what's his name? Keandre Miller, like torn his ACL and out, it still hasn't been there.
Nope.
And I talked about in years past on this podcast to where the quarterback play like enhances the running back play so much.
For sure.
So
yeah, I don't want any parts of AK right now either. Is that Bajan?
No.
That's Algier.
Hey, all right. Sub him out and put Bijan
in. Man, at the end of the day, we still fantasy managers, bro.
Sub my man out. He needs a breath. He needs a breather. Man.
Yep, he looking rather tired right now.
Yeah, he's pulling his shorts right now. Get him out.
What is it on the 2-yard line?
2 or the 1.
Who's in there?
Algier.
Oh man, bro. That's crazy. Especially after him not finding okay, there'll be other opportunity. It's early still. It's early yet. Man, it's kind of cutting up outside right now, bro.
Yeah, this is some of the weather I had to drive through to get here.
Man, I told you it'll definitely be on its way.
Man. All right, Cardinals, Seahawks. So I definitely want to take a deep dive into this more so. If you have Kyler Murray on your team, look, I know in a redraft league, all you got to do is just drop him and pick up somebody else. You have Kyler Murray in your dynasty league. This is one of those to where I don't think I'm going to see him being under center for the Cardinals for the rest of the year. Because the crazy thing about it, and I mentioned in our group chat, He was benched technically. He was benched technically first, and then they put him on IR.
Yeah.
And I think the IRs is to soften the blow.
I think so. Just to kind of mask what's going on behind the scenes, basically, type deal or whatever. So I think they was going to throw him back out there before, like the injury. But put it this way: if Jacoby Brissett wouldn't have been playing as good as he is, I think we would have seen Kyler Murray regardless of his foot at all. You know what I mean? So, but now Brissett's actually making the offense better. Like they actually look like a well-oiled machine out there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, what can you say? And especially, I think Kyler Murray was picked number 1 overall, right?
Yeah.
Number 1 overall pick, and I think he was picked like 8th overall in like baseball or something like that. It was something
by the
crazy, bro.
By the A's.
Yeah, I think it's like a shortstop, I think. So yeah, I mean that's he was a crazy athlete, and it seemed like it hasn't gone the way that we predicted. Jamar, I liked him coming out of college or whatever. I liked him at Oklahoma, like I really did. Like I liked the things that he has done. You know what I mean? And I think there was that one year when they won one playoff game, if I'm not mistaken, or whatever. And I thought that they were going to actually turn the corner, but no, that never happened. Was that D-Hop season when him and D-Hop was going crazy? But I don't know.
I know. One of those years they was in the playoffs and they played the Rams in the first round. The Rams smacked them silly, quick. But nevertheless, Brissett makes this offense go around. He has brought new life to Marvin Harrison Jr., and that was the big caveat for it for me, because we all you mentioned it. He plays for the name on the back. He's a legacy player.
Yeah.
His dad is a first ballot Hall of Famer, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And he was de facto number 1 wide receiver coming out of that class. He didn't really have any weaknesses that I could think of. And you go into a situation where your quarterback, the second game after the press conference says, "It's not my job to give him the ball." I mean, that pretty much at that point, I feel like that sealed his fate to this standing. To see what Marvin Harrison Jr. did last week to Deron Bland and that on that touchdown, didn't even touch the man. The man did a whole flip.
Got him.
Yeah, that was nasty. That was the Marvin Harrison Jr. we've been wanting to see. And so Brissett, he understands the assignment. And I feel like any quarterback that wants to be successful should understand the assignment. You give the ball to your best player.
Yeah, agreed.
So, but nevertheless, in this matchup here against the Cardinals, so I am starting Marvin Harrison Jr. with a lot more confidence these days. Trey McBride, I mean, cool, that's fine. The running back situation,
a little murky.
If you have to. The other side of the ball, Sam Darnold has been
he's been lights out, bro. He's been lights out. Like I think his resurgence isn't talked about enough. The change of scenery for this dude, the things that he done with who was it? Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, like he's been balling or whatever, and it just seems like he's worth whichever team that he's playing with. Like, because honestly, I didn't know how it was going to be or whatever. I mean, I know we can thank JSN a lot for that, because Jackson Smith and him big or whatever they calling him now. Dude, leading the league in receiving yards, he's tearing it up. He's just like, that duo has been something special to see this year.
Absolutely. All right, so got a couple real quick from ACL Dern. Said, I had a question for you guys. Do you think the Patriots really believe in Travion Henderson? I think they like Jennings.
I do think that they believe in him, but then again, it is a part of me that says that who scored?
Is that really Alec Pierce?
Is that Alec Pierce? I think that is Alec Pierce, bro. That's how it be.
Can't make this up.
That's how it be. Hey, man, that's fantasy for you.
Yeah. I
wish that was Michael Pittman, but it seems like the guy
burnt the man. My gosh.
Was that busted coverage? He just ran past him.
Oh, wait. Who was that? Yeah.
What is that, about a 30-yard TD? something like that.
Didn't even update right here.
But yeah, as far as it, like I think they do, or else they wouldn't have drafted him as high as they did. But maybe they haven't seen what they needed to see out of him. Like, I just still don't understand why Rhamondre Stevenson is still a thing. Like, that's the thing that is more so puzzling to me.
I'm waiting on a report to where they say the New England Patriots released Rhamondre Stevenson.
It seemed like it's not happening.
Never, ever. But yeah, I think they do like Henderson though.
Do you like blueberry pancakes, bro?
Dude, I'm not picky.
All right. That was the request that I'm getting out of my kitchen right there.
Fair enough. But yeah, I got Henderson in the Dynasty League. I am looking forward to Henderson just taking the handcuffs off my guy, the shackle off his feet so he can dance like Mary.
It's Sunday, so yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for. And then ACL Durson, I put my parlay in the general parlay in the Discord. What do you think?
Okay, let's check it out.
Oh, speaking of which, we got to get this TD parlay together. I forgot about that.
Bro, I haven't been getting notifications from the Discord or whatever, even though I got my notifications up. So, like, I don't know.
It's like, and I see the notifications from the Discord, but then as soon as like I'm thinking about getting ready to reply, Reap already takes over. So it's like, Reap, do your thing.
Check that parlay out. Wandale Robinson 50 plus, DJ Moore 50
Where do
plus
you-
receiving yards.
I
Calvin Nunn got 50 plus rushing yards. Bears money line.
don't see it.
It's what it says right here.
Oh, okay. Plus DJ Moore coming. That's not bad. Just in theory.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm kind of worried about is DJ Moore receiving yards. But other than that, I like it. I think the Wandale Robinson 50 plus that's doable. The Manon guy 50 plus rushing yards is doable. The money line, that's doable. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I wonder, ACL Durden, I wonder if what is Darius Slayton 50 plus receiving yards instead of DJ Moore's? Is that gonna give you better odds? Because I can see that 50 yards for Slayton. That's a one play thing. Wandale get in the PPR format. I feel like that's more doable.
I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at that.
Just out of curiosity. Now you got my brain thinking here with some stuff. Okay. Yep, Alex Pierce 37-yard touchdown.
Yep.
Hey, but this game is going just like I thought it would with this flow. Mm-hmm. Gotta love it. All right, where we at? All right.
Man, I got Tamar RJ on my bench, bro.
Get your notes together. We gonna start jockeying down for this TD parlay.
Bet. Oh, I already know some loves I got this week. I'm gonna go with none other than James Cook. He got stopped on the 1 yard line 3 times last week.
I think that's something. Yep. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, when we was getting ready to hit that one with James Cook, I think they played the Dolphins that week.
Really?
I think it was that game. Because we had everything except for the James Cook touchdown.
Where is the game at this week?
This one's in Miami. But I still think Cook gonna get his by far. But I'm just saying, I think that was the game.
Yeah. So I got him on the love list.
All right. So we're definitely gonna circle back around with some of these matchups to put on, the rest on the TD list. Next
for sure. No, you know what? Let's just go in order or whatever after we finish the slate.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I like when you always put them in order of the earliest game to the Monday night game, and that helps a lot. I don't ever do that. I just be going through and picking.
So ACL Durden saying he's not highly in favor of Cook because of him being hurt. I guess what was his injury? Do you know?
I don't know, but I know he said himself personally that he was good to go to. James Cook injury. But I need him. I need him this week.
He said ankle and foot.
Oh, ankle. Yep, there we go.
Ankle and foot. I mean, I guess we'll know in the first couple of carries to see exactly if he passed the eye test. Because, I mean, if he's good and he's not, like, limping around, then cool.
Yeah, it's just, like, he's just one of those backs to where he don't need – he's very efficient, basically. Like, he don't need he don't need 30 touches to be able to be productive every week, 25 to 30 touches. He can get 17 and still be productive. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Lions Commanders. So to my understanding, the Lions are 10-0 when coming off a loss.
Oh wow.
Type deal, or they're 10-0 last 10 games or whatever it is. So that's gonna be a pissed off team.
Yep.
I expect them to run up the scoreboard.
Yep.
Commanders defense is old and trash. Amon-Ra, this could be a Jahmyr Gibbs. Matter of fact, it could be both. So that's where I'm at with that one.
Okay.
Heck, it could be a Laporta too. Shit.
Maybe.
Commanders. I got nothing.
No, I mean, look, rightfully so. We can keep it at that because it's nothing really to talk about. Like, I don't know what the heck going on with my boy Bill. That was the fantasy MVP, the preseason fantasy MVP, whatever, and he ain't nowhere to be found. So it's no Jayden Daniels, man, and nope, we're done.
All right, keep it moving. Rams at 49ers. I expect a good game here. Both sides of the ball. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of productive pieces, and I feel like I don't have to go into specifics here because it's like the ones that you already thinking of is the ones that should be in your lineup.
Yep.
So
pretty self-explanatory there.
Yeah, 49.5 over under. So Vegas lets you know it's gonna be a lot of points scored. All right, keep it moving. Steelers, Chargers. For what it's worth, I did pick your Steelers to win this game.
As did I this week.
And I'll give you my explanation.
Can I give you mine first?
Absolutely, Mr. Steelers, man.
I'm about to take the floor. So the reason why I think that we're gonna be able to win this game is that the O-line is banged up. I do believe Jamar. I mentioned it though. Like, remember the week that I said, and that was on, what was that? Oh, that was on the early morning sports talk podcast with you guys. So I was mentioning how good I think that our front is or whatever.
Correct.
And I think that is what's going to be able to win this game for us. I think I want to see a lot of TJ Watt. I think there's going to be a lot of Alex Highsmith. I think that's going to lead to turnovers inside the secondary. How are turnovers forced? Like, it starts up front. You know what I mean? Correct. As far as like pass rush. And I do believe that is the reason why. It's going to be a close game, but I think that our pass rush is what's going to get us up over the hump against a very strong AFC opponent. So,
yeah, that's why I was aiming at the trenches because if I'm not mistaken, Joe Alt is done and their right tackle is out as well. That's going to be the ball game right there, in my opinion. I mean, points can still be scored, but I think that Chargers offense and just more so Justin Herbert's going to have a hard time. He just is. With that being said, I mean, you still start your normal people, but I would say take it with a grain of salt type deal. For the Steelers side, how do you feel about Warren?
Oh yeah. I like Warren as a low end RB2 every week going forward because he gets the volume, whether it be in passing game but he's been really utilized inside like the red zone here lately. So I like him as a RB2 going forward, and he has a pretty good schedule moving forward as well. So I know you mentioned up on a buy high, sell high type of thing. I think I'm not sure exactly like the player that we were talking about.
Gaston.
Yep, there you go. So I think that Jaylen Warren moving forward with his opponents against like the run, I think he's a guy that somebody will want to target before like the trade deadline is over, because in multiple leagues, I think our trade deadline is about at its end. So
yeah, pretty much close to it. And then what about DK?
DK, I don't like him. I don't like him. Not this week per se. I'm not saying that he can't have a good game, but in my opinion, I think he is a low end wide receiver too. Probably just nothing more than like a flex option this week, Jamar.
Fair enough. And then hold on. Let me see how there says. That game over and under is 45. I'll take the over.
And which one are we talking about? Oh, the Steelers game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, hey, I'll take the over. I'll take the under, but I want to take the W. Like, that's the most important thing. You know what I mean? I don't care if he throws for if Aaron Rodgers throws for 2 touchdowns and 5 interceptions, and Herbert throws for 5 touchdowns and 0 interceptions, as long as we still win.
Ooh, that's the stat line that your defense doing. Like, wait, that something
ain't right.
Yeah.
Something ain't right.
Oh man. All right, then the Monday night game. So Eagles, Packers. So you may have saw the notification a little while ago on your phone. But so apparently in this Micah Parsons deal, there was a poison pill added to the contract to where the Packers could not trade Micah Parsons to the Eagles.
Wow. Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, like it popped up maybe about 30 to 45 minutes ago. Adam Schefter. Yeah, actually over an hour ago now. Micah Parsons trade to Packers included a poison pill that Cowboys inserted to block future deals to Eagles. Yeah, so yeah, there's just a little, thing there.
Now I'm curious to see how Sauce doing in his debut. Is that the reason why what's the name ain't doing too swell right now?
Could that
be the reason? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna find out. All right, so Eagles, Packers.
You got 2 catches for 43 yards. That's not. That's
pretty good. So like I mentioned earlier, like in order to be a pretty good pass rush, you run the ball at them. So I know Saquon definitely I knew for a fact Saquon wasn't going to repeat the production from last year, but Saquon still hasn't probably at least gave you the production itself as a RB1 this year.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, in my opinion, this is a good matchup for him.
I think so.
I think because heck, Rico Dowdle did numbers on this defense last week.
Did.
If Rico could do that, Saquon, as talented as he is, he
should be able to.
Exactly. AJ Brown. How do we feel about AJ Brown today, or for Monday night?
If you got AJ, man, you better have a damn good reason to bench him. Basically, is pretty much what I'm saying. Is like he one of those players that can like go off on any given week. And again, like I think I constantly mentioned peaks and valleys this year. When you got a caliber like AJ Brown, and you know how the Philadelphia offense is ran, it's pretty much ran through Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley at this point. So you just kind of got to take everything in stride and play your dogs. Make no mistake about it, he is one of the league's best wide receivers. So I feel like you almost have to put him out there, Jamar. And you need to have a strong enough reason to not be able to play him.
Yeah, fair enough. Look who sent the message here.
He said, "Don't lose in Dynasty."
Dude, Ryan got a good team this year. Ryan has a pretty good team.
Ryan is definitely something.
I'm gonna have my hands full this week. I can't make no promises. I'm trying my best. For you. That is tough.
Yeah, Piggy mentioned something called the danger zone, which he's in right now. Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, he kind of got a point with how, because we kind of more so like mapped it out as far as like, but if you lose, if Piggy lose, if Nate lose, y'all are in deep shit, basically. You know
what's that What's that? Ralph from the Simpsons?
I'm in danger. Basically, like that's how y'all gonna be sitting up on the back of the bus. You know what I'm saying? So this is nah, that is pretty scary. I think at this point, this late in the season, everybody's still jockeying for position in that league.
Yes.
Nothing is really set in stone.
It's
so
not.
it's like you gotta win. Yeah.
Like I'm trying to make a move while I still can. I'm trying to make a move.
Man, we all been trying to do it, but ain't nobody. Everybody's stingy in that league, and rightfully so. Like ain't nobody coming up off of nothing.
So you trying to make a deal?
Bro, I'm always open to make a deal. Always.
Yeah. We can just discuss a deal over these blueberry pancakes.
Man, something got to give. I play Vic this week. We know how tough Vic is. He got that Jonathan Taylor, Saquon, and Derrick Henry backfield. He got a triple trouble in that backfield, as well as Lamar Jackson can just toss a 50-yard bomb any given week. So, I'm kind of nervous when it comes to that as well. So, I think we all got our hands full this week, bro.
Definitely do. All right. So, and then the Packers side, look, Josh Jacobs, pass cut. Russian roulette with these pass catchers.
Basically,
I say the most confident I am in is probably Romeo Dobbs, but outside of that, I don't know. Maybe Golden can actually, turn the corner here in the rotation. I don't know. I mean, they drafted him in the first round. They had to have a first-round wide receiver pick, I think, since Javon Walker or something of the sort. It's been about 20 years.
Man, Albert Prince balling, huh? He just caught another catch for 26 yards.
Yeah, I just looked at it.
So you got 3 catches for 73 yards.
That's
Man,
cool.
and I was just telling somebody that I trusted Downs more than I trusted Pierce. Ooh. That was
dirty.
Yeah, that was a really good run. And he still threw it behind him, too, and he still made the catch.
But yeah, all right. This TD parlay.
Bet.
Let me segment over here.
Tyler Warren, 3 catches for 28 yards. Damn, Pittman ain't got a catch, man.
It's still early in the game. Warren doing his thing. Dang.
3 for 28, yeah. 5.8 fantasy points so far.
All right. All right, so first game, Jets, Browns, not touching that at all. You can kick rocks. Not going to be able to do it. Next game, Jags, Texans, that can kick rocks. Not going to be able to do it.
Nope.
All right, Bills, Dolphins. Your guy, Mr. Cook.
James Cook, yes, sir. I got him on the love list. Yep.
All right, so far we got James Cook on the list.
Yep.
How do you feel about Devon Achane?
I like him to score every week. I'm not saying that he is as high as like Jonathan Taylor or somebody like that.
Right.
But I mean, as far as that offense is concerned, he is the Jonathan Taylor of that offense. So,
matter of fact, I want to see what his stat line was when they first played him. Take a peek real quick. Let's see, 12 carries for 62 yards, and then 7 catches for 29 yards. He didn't score, but.
So you want to add him to the like list?
Like list.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Did he? Oh, that went out of bounds. Okay. All right. Shoot. Wrong thing up. My bad. Patriots, Buccaneers. I don't have anybody on the love list at all in this one.
No, as you shouldn't. I mean, you could put a Booker for like the like.
Yeah, and I also would put Hunter Henry as a like.
Okay.
But And we'll circle back to that if need be.
You said Henry, like Hunter Henry, because I don't want to put Derek. I got it.
Giants, Bears.
You tell me. You tell me. I'm almost willing to put, bro. I want to put Jackson Dart on here so bad, bro. I really, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that on a separate one. No, but
I get it though.
Yeah,
I get it.
I'm pretty sure that would pretty much up the chances on here, though.
It's like I like Swift or Monangai to get in, but I don't.
But which one, man? That's the thing.
Monangai
did not score last week. He should have.
Yeah,
he definitely should have and could have as much volume as he got.
It was whatever. I think first and goal or second and goal at the 1 yard line, and they had a false start.
Yeah, bro, I hate that, bro.
Dude, he was going to score. He was definitely about to score. Out here missing field goals.
Who missed the field goal?
Bagley or whatever.
Oh, Bagley for the Colts.
Yeah, 53-yard attempt or something. Like points going to be scored. I just don't know who.
Right.
If Swift was still out, it'd be Monangai all game. And if this wasn't, this was prior to Monangai's 176-yard game, then it'd be Swift.
Right.
I don't know, but we'll see. All right, Ravens, Vikings. Derrick Henry.
I'm putting him on the love list. No. I'm gonna make that the second player up on the love list.
Yeah, I put him on the thing, Derrick Henry. Now I can definitely see the likes of Flowers and Bateman, or
oh yeah, for sure. I can
Mark Andrews, even. Well, I'm thinking Jackson's mobility is a little bit more than what it was last week. I know that was like just not trying to do too much in the running game. But I'm not sure. Vikings, I don't really want to touch that one. Even though Justin Jefferson is somewhat intriguing.
You know what? I don't think we put Justin Jefferson on the parlay. I'm going to do it. I'm going to just put him up on the like. I'm going to just throw it on there.
On the like list?
Yeah. Because it's like you going against that secondary. That secondary is trash. And I do expect the Ravens to be up by a decent amount at some point in this game.
Yeah.
So the only way to combat that is to feed your top guy.
Yeah. So. And I think we haven't put him on the list because the quarterback
play. Yeah.
All right. Saints, Panthers. The only person I would consider is Rico
Dowdle. Okay.
Well, we got him on the like list.
I got him up on the love list. Like, why not? Matter of fact, let me check this thing for Dowdle.
And while you're checking, just let me know the value. I know it's crazy, but
yeah, pretty sure it is. Sheesh. Yeah, last week at Green Bay, 25 rushing yards, 130 yards rushing, 2 tutties. He had 2 catches, 3 targets, and 11.
So 27 touches.
Yep. So, yeah, that's going to...
I can't ignore that.
So, keep him on the love list for me.
All right. Cardinals, Seahawks. How did JSN perform the last time?
I'm glad you said that because that's exactly what I was doing.
He should do his thing. And I want to put Marvin Harrison.
For Arizona?
Yeah, when they played him the first time.
4 catches and 79 yards. 5 targets.
Okay.
That was only one of his few single target games. And they were on the road, though.
So I want to put both of him and Marvin Harrison Jr. on the like list.
Okay. MHJ, like Jackson Smith and him. Jackson. Okay, got him up on the like list too.
All right. Lions Commanders.
Man, this one can go. Who do we? I mean, obviously, the obvious one is Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yep.
That is like brutally easy to pick in this game.
And then the other one is Amon-Ra.
Yep. Gibbs. I'm gonna put Gibbs.
Oh,
I'm gonna put Gibbs on the love list, and then I'm gonna run on the love list.
Foxborough said, "I know y'all want to say Charbonnet."
I mean, he could very well score though, and that's the thing because of his utilization inside the 10-yard line, and it's just, bro,
That's wild.
It's just annoying. It's just one of those things where it's like I just don't understand why. I wish they could just let one just go for an entire drive and then let the other one go for an entire drive or like series or something like that. But it seems like every time it's close to pay dirt.
Yeah, they're more close to they're more concerned with real life football than our fantasies.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. They win in football games, but man, give me some. So I got Gibbs, Love, and I got Amon-Ra. Put Amon-Ra on the like list. I mean, this could very well be a Love though, man. But I'm gonna still keep it at like. We'll circle back to that one, but definitely Gibbs though.
Okay. Rams, Niners.
Rams. I mean, Puka's always a good one. Or Devontae Adams. Kyron Williams has been straight too lately. Hold on, let me see.
Like, I really like those. I don't know if I love those. I really like them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm okay with that. Hey, at New Orleans, he had 25 attempts, 114 yards, and a tutty.
Kyron?
Yep, Kyron.
Better than I thought.
Definitely better than I thought. Because I remember that Jacksonville game, only 12 touches for 54 yards.
Yeah.
That was the last game I remember. But again, that was against New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's go ahead and put Pook on the like list.
Okay. Then, CMC is always lingering around.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, not always. That he automatically on the love list. Yep. Okay. So you cool with that? Puka like CMC love?
Yeah. So, all right, and then 2 more games. Steelers, Chargers. I don't like
anybody in that game.
Correct.
Nope, I'm with you.
And then Eagles, Packers.
I'm gonna take Josh Jacobs.
As a like or love?
As a like.
Okay.
Definitely not a love. And I'll probably take Saquon as a love.
All right. So just so people know, this segment is brought to you by FanDuel.
Definitely not officially sponsored, but might as well be at this point.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley. Saquon love. All right, so we got them all. All right, so looks like we got. I'm gonna just go with the likes: Achane, Ibuka, Hunter Henry, Justin Jefferson, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Puka Nacua, and Josh Jacobs are all on the like list. Anything changing that Falcons game?
Colts got the ball. 13
again. 13 seconds left up in the half?
No. 8-10 left in the half. It's 13-7.
Okay.
Falcons ended up punting. And
bro, like, what the heck, bro? Like, what are they doing? I ain't moving the ball.
Rico, Derek, CNC, Gibbs. All right, yeah, we definitely need to add something to change something because the 5 that we have, Cook, Dowdle, Henry, McCaffrey, and Gibbs.
Too much of a.
It's a plus 1,096, which means $10 get you $109 back.
Not good enough.
Not good enough. All right, so let's read that list again.
All right. HN like Ibuka, like Henry, like Justin Jefferson, like it makes Jay. That's the one who I forgot. Like Amon-Ra, like Puka Nacua, like, and Josh Jacobs, like. Did you put Saquon up there on the love list or no?
No, I didn't. Like that's like you never have me like. I avoid Saquon and Jalen Hurts.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like I always get burned.
Okay, it seems like I'm gonna go ahead and throw one out there that I like on the love list. I mean, like on the like list. If that I love on the like list.
All right.
Okay, so bro, I like Justin Jefferson.
I was just about to.
I do, bro.
Just
like
based
I like
on
him
that game
score.
flow, that match, yes, and that's a plus 125. So that boosted up to $10 take home $269.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're definitely getting somewhere. So go ahead and keep him on there. So I feel like how many legs is that?
That's 6.
That's 6 legs.
I'll say one more.
One more
at a
leg
good
for sure.
value should do it.
Look at Marvin Harrison Jr.
I would read my mind.
Great minds, man.
Yeah, that's a plus 180. That should definitely do something here. So once I click it, oh yeah. So $10 get you $771.
Now we're talking. All right, go ahead and book that thing, my boy. All right.
Justin Jefferson and okay. All right. So as I'm getting ready to log into FanDuel, we do have a question here. From Bradley Thomas, pure desperation. I don't like to hear those 2 words together. Pick 2 running backs: PPR Knight, DeMarcado, Hubbard, Rodriguez Jr., Jennings.
T. Jennings?
Yeah, is that the?
Who the heck is that?
I know what.
I'm going to tell you in a second.
I know what team, and it's I think the Patriots.
Oh, the running back?
Yeah, I think that backup running back.
Terrell.
Yeah.
Man, he wasn't kidding. I'm glad he made it known that it was pure desperation. He had 11 touches for 35 yards, and a TD in week 9.
So what did Hubbard do last week?
Chuba.
Hubba.
Chuba had 5 attempts for 17 yards.
Yikes.
I mean, but remember what I said that Rico Dowdle did? He had 27 total touches. You know what I mean? So he's becoming an afterthought. Bro, they just paid him, right?
Yep.
Damn.
What have you done for me lately?
Talk about getting burned, bro. Be like that sometimes, bro. DeMarcado is the one that stands out for me. But the crazy thing is, Bam Knight on the same team. Rodriguez Jr. and Jennings. Yuck. Pure desperation. This ain't desperation. This is like just you basically taking a dart throw in the dark blindfolded, but the distance is at the other opposite end of the bowling alley when you know that's pretty much where we're at right now. That's crazy. crazy, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna go DeMarcado again because I mean, look,
this is like if you ever played the Pokemon game, this is like going through Rock Tunnel without flash.
Basically, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go DeMarcado, bro. Right? And I'm gonna go Jennings. I mean, why not? Why not? I can't trust Hubbard. Rodriguez Jr. is only I think they only give him like 3 carries a game or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. But
it's ugly, dude.
Yeah, that is terrible. You can't play both Knight and DeMarcado. So I'm gonna go DeMarcado and I'm gonna go Jennings. Or can you play Knight and DeMarcado? Hold on, let me see what Knight has done.
Oh, excuse me. I don't think Knight did that.
I don't think he did that much either. Or sorry, so I wouldn't be talking about DeMarcado.
Yeah.
9 carries for 27 yards, no TDs, but that was at Dallas. That wasn't at week 10. I don't even know if he played week 10 or whatever. So.
Any catches?
Any catches? That's a good point. Yeah, 2 catches for 20 yards. So.
Man, I'll roll with you. I famously say there are no warm and fuzzies at all with any of this.
No whatsoever.
So the Jennings one, at least, I feel like that team can move the ball, have opportunities to get into the red zone.
Yep.
We could vulture a touchdown.
Just kind of like what Tyler Argill just did to Bijan.
Yeah, you know quite well. All right. So yeah, good luck. Join our Discord if you haven't already.
Yeah, that's a tough spot. Talking about stuck between a rock and a hard place, Bradley. But good luck to you, bro.
And here's the link to the Discord. You know, we're in there 7 days a week. It's always active. All right. So this is the boost. This is the odds, and then I put the odds with the boost. So that $10 will get you $969 right now.
That's the type of money I'm talking about. I'm talking about some money that I can just pay some bills with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Pay a NIPSCO bill because that ain't cheap. So
No, it ain't.
And by the looks of this weather that we got out here, it's just it's only gonna skyrocket. Probably trying my best to not turn on the heat, man, but these last couple of days you can't help it.
I get it. Because with our NIPSCO bill, we just pay a fixed amount every month.
Yeah, I think that's what Lori got it set up to now.
So. Yeah, because before we used to get KO'd in a couple of those months in the wintertime.
Yeah, I'm already knowing, bro. I'm already knowing.
All right. So, I guess with that being said, do we have anything else that you want to bring light to?
Nah, besides Steeler Nation, we got the Sunday night game. Like, hopefully we'll be able to go out there and get a dub. Hopefully those guys are out there active early and often with the league highest paid defense. I'm trying to get a dub, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's built upon that win that we had against Indianapolis, which they seems like they are in the lead right now versus Atlanta at the moment.
They are, but the Falcons are in the red zone.
That's what I want to hear. That's exactly what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? How close in the red zone are you?
TD to Drake London in the red zone.
Again, bro.
And that was when you asked me, the ball was in the air.
It's good. I got Drizzy in one league, man. I'm not tripping off
that. That was a heck of a catch.
Yeah, and then we were talking up what's the name earlier too, Michael Penix.
That's a heck of a route
too. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Yeah, that was a hell of a catch. He been doing some crazy things these last couple weeks.
Dude, I don't even think I've seen that type of route in Madden. I'm gonna have to check that one out. It was like this, and then he whirled like.
This is what they call a choice route. And it was on Jermaine Pratt, too. The reason why he got cut from Cincinnati for that very reason. Seriously, yeah. Coverage. Terrible in coverage. Appreciate that, Foxborough. You know what? I would have been more happier if it would have said Robinson touchdown, but yeah, you take what you can get. It's still a whole nother half left.
Yeah, you know they putting up points. They living up to their over-under so far.
Yep.
It's 27 points. They didn't over-under with 48.5, so
they right there.
Yeah. Man, heck of a catch. All right. So at this point, I guess, Mr. Reed, where can they find us?
You can find us anywhere where podcasts are being found. Bro, I smell that food. I'm sorry. Dude, and my stomach been growling. Facebook, YouTube, we are live on Twitch right now. Shout out to everybody that's been doing their thing up on Twitch. Make sure you check out all our social media platforms. Like, share, subscribe, continue to keep rocking with us as we give you guys some decent content here, man.
Absolutely. So I guess good luck everybody week 10. For my boy Deshaun here, for Walt, for Ian, for Reed, and for everybody else associated with the podcast. We'll catch you all next week. Until then, deuces, bear down, and I guess you can bang the drum. But
adios.
No